Um, damn. All right. Um, these are all gonna be unedited. I don't know if it's gonna be a mini or if it's gonna be a podcast or whatever it is. Um, just want to record my thoughts. I've been thinking about doing these type of things for a minute now. Had this thought of doing these type of episodes and whatnot, making it short though. Um, I don't. I've gotten the news recently that somebody very special to me um has passed away, and let's just start there with that. It was my 20th birthday. I had gotten a phone call from my grandfather through my dad that he had some things to say, wishing me a happy birthday and a bunch of stuff like that. And if you know me, if you know who I am, he's the reason why I think it's on this side there because I can't do camera angles, but this side, he's the reason why I rep my Dominican flag. He's a big reason why I'm proud of being who I am. He is essentially the reason why I am the way I am, my character, everything about me. I may be light skinned, but having a dark skinned grandfather with a black family, being a light skinned man, it is too. Um, Even though we might be too. Fuck, I can't even think, bro. Damn. Even though we might look different, we are two in the one the same. Well, two peas in a pod, literally. And with that being said, with that, um, my grandfather was. I'm gonna just call him Papa Andre because that was his name. Like, that's what everybody called him. Realistically, nobody called him by his like full name, but everybody just called him Papa Andre. Um, Papa Andre was one of one. He was one of the ones that rose above all men. And it's sad to say that he's essentially gone, but I'm making this not for that, realistically, that purpose. I wanted to speak on some. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I had the idea of doing this like mini short episode and be like, oh yeah, like my 20th was sick and this and that. But like I said, I've gotten the news that he's passed away. So kind of wanted to speak on that a little bit, but I more so wanted to say, damn man, I don't know if I will essentially be the same um after this loss in my life. I've dealt with a lot growing up that I won't get into right now, but growing up, I've always thought, hey, if he's alive, and like I used to think sometimes, like what would it, how would I feel if I walked up to his casket one day, and be like, nah, I wouldn't even think like that, because I'm like, that ain't gonna happen till I'm 30. That motherfucker, he was 1-1. He was so stubborn. He's had defeated countless times where he has had to face death and has defeated, laughed at it, and almost had like this immortality to him that I thought genuinely he would have made it till I was 30. Um, but last but not least, he had said his final goodbyes to me uh, on my birthday. And I'll never forget that phone call. I don't want to speak on that phone call because that phone call, I'll I'll forever remember it. But that fucked me up. I can't lie. Um, he uh he just essentially just said, "Hey, when I die, come pick up the stuff that I told you about." Um, and I was just like, "Man, you trolling." But he really knew he was gone, and I felt it the day after that he was really gone. I felt like another half of me died without even being told that he had passed away. Um, and then 2 days later, from my birthday, is when I got the news, and I fell on the floor. Um, bawling my eyes out, just remembering his laugh, the countless Domino's games we played, the countless times of how many times he might have sent my dad out so he could feed us, because my dad was very strict and he was like, "Oh, diets, diets, diets." And my grandfather was like, "Nah, nah, you gonna eat, you gonna eat." Um, and yeah, the fact that he's essentially gone, that I'm sorry to just blew the mic and that, but that's kind of fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie, fucked me up tremendously. Um, like I said, he's the reason who I am. He is a massive reason why I wake up. He is my favorite person on earth. You don't know, he is my favorite person on earth. Every time I had a breakup, every time I had gone out of a crazy relationship, maybe, or if I got through a crazy ass time, I would always think to myself, the fact that he is still alive and has faced everything he has faced and went through it all, I have nothing to worry about it, because I have all his genetics that he has bestowed upon us and passed down the torch through me, my cousins, all of us on that side of family. And notably, if he's here and I'm here on earth, then that means there's nothing I cannot do. There's nothing I cannot do. I had promised him so many things, and I would always say, if he's here, I'm chilling. That's it. That was my biggest motivation of waking up every fucking morning, putting in the fucking blood, sweat, and tears in the gym, getting like this, losing all this weight, getting fucking clean the fuck up. Excuse my French, but like, clean the fuck up, all this shit. Doing so much crazy shit. People were looking at me saying, "Oh, bro, you such a fucking inspiration, this and that. Like, how the fuck you do it?" You want to know my secret sauce? It wasn't what I was doing. It was him. It was him. It was him. At the end of the day, it was all for him. Damn. And now the fact that he isn't here, I don't know. I've been in limbo, bro. I've been in limbo. I've been sitting on that bed rotting. I never fucking bed rot in my fucking life. I've never bed rotted. Out of relationships, I've never bed rotted. Out of, like, we're talking like serious connections with people and like serious shit. Maybe like even other family members' deaths, I've never bed rotted over. I've went through so fucking much growing up, and I never bed rotted. I can't right now. I just can't fathom it. I've spoken to a lot of family about it. I got so many funerals to attend. Unfortunately, two of them, one being here, and then one being in Dominican Republic. And the reason I'm making this, like I said earlier, was kind of to inform people that I don't think I'll be the same. Like I said, trying my hardest to get back up there again. And another reason, if anybody thinks that I'm just doing this to get views or anything, no. I originally actually had this like mini podcast, short episode, video format idea that I was gonna do every Monday starting after my 20th, and I wanted to speak on my 20th birthday and how good it was. And then life just dropped this on my hands. So before anybody thinks I'm doing this for internet purposes, I'm not. This is genuine. This is 100% raw. That's why I'm not going to edit it. I don't want to touch anything. I might make an intro one day for myself for these like type episodes, but for this episode, I just want to call it life, because genuinely, Life is unfair. We have to be reminded that life is unfair. And as soon as I started my 20th, my shit wanted to start on fucking the hardest difficulty of all time. Hardest difficulty of all time, bro. I'm talking 20, boom. Your favorite person on earth stripped from you like that. I wish I was joking, bro. I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. I zone out so much now. I've just been looking at my flag a lot. Thinking of his laugh, thinking of everything of him. This shit hurts. I can't stop crying. I've been praying a little bit. I don't even pray like that. I've been praying a little bit. Thinking about how good it must be up for him. You know, the fact that he in a better place now. He ain't dealing with all this pain. And how good he probably felt, because he told me how much he was proud of me on that last phone call we ever had. But I just wish I got to see him one more time so he could see what I look like now with all the hard work I put on myself, and how I look drastically different from when I was 15, which was the last time he saw me. And I wish when I was 15 that I played one more Domino's tournament with him. One more fucking game. I don't care if he whipped my ass. Just one more game. One more, bro. One more. This shit is wild, bro. Like I said, I wish I was faking it. But with that being said, I don't want to drag this out too long. Because you can't make this up, like I said. But, yeah. Fuck, man. With that being said, though, I wanted to speak a little bit on the music things, because that's what today's episode was supposed to be about before I had to get on this news. I dropped a mixtape, and I really want to promote it. I really want to go back to social media and shit like that. But I think the best thing for me is kind of staying away from posting right now. Kind of going back, making more music. And just kind of riding through the pain again that I was already feeling after grieving a really long relationship with someone I really cared about. Being in a relationship with a really, like, a real relationship. I was with this one girl, but I was kind of already moving past that, and I started to heal up, and I was honestly cleared. I feel like almost just cleared a little bit, and when life thought I was cleared, I wanted to put something else on it. So if anybody can hearing this, I'm not probably gonna do any rules or shit like that for a while. But if you could just stream the mixtape, leave me a little review, tell me which one was your favorite track, and just run it up until I'm back. That will be very appreciative. Genuinely. I don't know when I'll return to social media. I don't know if it'll be next week, a month, 2. But that being said, without posting, I still will be dropping music, and I'll probably, just probably, start live streaming again. But yeah, I just want to say to everybody who supported me, thank you. And I'm gonna keep fighting. Once again, Rest in peace to Papa Andre. I love him.